Alright, welcome back to another episode of Dave Makes Food. There was a decent price on steaks this week, so I picked up this 22-ounce cross-cut sirloin for $8 Canadian. Now, a cross-cut sirloin will usually come with 3 different sections, and it's very important to know them if you are serving friends or family. We'll start with section 1. It's called the mouse cut. I don't know why it's named that, but it's basically inedible when cooked as a steak. It's got a lot of connective tissue and should be braised, so save this one for your least favorite family member or guest. You can also gaslight them pretty easily when they complain, saying, "It's all from the same cut of beef," or "Ours are fine," you know, stuff like that. Section 2 is your classic center cut sirloin, and it makes a good steak. Good flavor combined with good chewiness, serve it to any good tier guest. It does, however, come with one section of questionably edible gristle. Personally, I just chew and swallow it, but not eating it is completely understandable as well. And finally, section 3. This is the top sirloin cap, or picanha steak as they call it in Brazil. This has the tenderness of a filet mignon, the meatier flavor of sirloin, as well as a nice fat cap. It checks all the boxes. This sells for around $16 a pound where I live, so way outside of my price range on its own. It is easily one of the best cuts of steak, and this has some decent marbling even though it's not the highest grade of beef. Reserve this for the person you care about the most. In quality, I think it's about 4 times better than the center cut portion. Okay, since we're sirloin anatomy experts now, we'll separate our 3 steaks. I'm starting them in a cold pan because lower quality cuts of beef with little to no intramuscular marbling don't benefit from a hard sear in my opinion. If these were Canada AAA or USDA Prime, sure, I would definitely go for a hard sear, but that is not the case today, and it's important to know how to work with different qualities of beef. Anyways, get those going over medium-high heat and start chopping some mushrooms. I'm using 3 per steak. The fat, however, still does greatly benefit from a good sear, so make sure you get that side. Add in your mushrooms whenever they're cut, doesn't really matter when. I'm always going to recommend rare when cooking sirloin, but cook yours however you like. Set the steaks aside to rest. Then we'll work on our mushroom teriyaki sauce. We'll cook the mushrooms down, then add in 6 tablespoons of chicken stock, followed by 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of mirin, and 1 tablespoon of cooking sake. We'll grate in lots of fresh ginger, as well as 1 clove of garlic. We'll cook for a couple of minutes, and then give it a taste test. The sauce is perfectly fine just like that, but I prefer to thicken mine with a little cornstarch slurry. I'll be having the center cut sirloin today, and it's cooked somewhere between medium rare and rare, which is how I prefer it. Garnish with some roasted sesame seeds and some green onions. And that's how you make my sirloin steak with mushroom teriyaki sauce. I hope that I've helped simplify a somewhat intimidating cut into something easily identifiable that you can break down for yourself into the appropriate parts. There's not too much to say about the flavor here. It's a delicious, quick and easy steak recipe. If done properly, the steak should be tender with a sweet, salty, fragrant teriyaki sauce. The mushrooms add an extra level of umami flavor, as well as being an excellent accompaniment to any steak. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click like and consider subscribing to my channel. I will be posting a video every single day attempting to make it on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for another recipe.